Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are we getting on? So it is the 23rd of October, Bombs Drop Day, the future or past, depending on how you want to look at it, anniversary of the Great War in the Fallout series. So Bethesda are celebrating with a couple of cool new events that are running this weekend. They've also dropped a new Steel Dawn trailer, which is quite fun. And in the absence of a usual Halloween event, they are returning with Fasnacht for the weekend coming up. So let's jump in and have a look at all the details, shall we? Okay, so inside the vault. A day late, but not massively surprising given the occasion. I'm not surprised they pushed it back to the milestone date today. But inside the vault, Steel Dawn trailer, bombs drop events, and more. It's Bombs Drop Day in Appalachia, and everyone is invited to join our week-long celebration that includes Fallout First limited preview, in-game events, and more. As you read on, also check out the new trailer for the Steel Dawn update, as well as a few new details about the quests it will bring to the game. Finally, everyone's favourite Protectrons are returning to Helvetia for Fasnacht Parade on the Halloween weekend. So, very cool. I'm not going to play the Steel Dawn trailer for this video, as copyright issues counts other issues, but it is quite short. I will link it down below if you want to check it out. It's mostly just a fun look to build a little hype for the upcoming update, which is cool, but it doesn't really reveal anything spectacularly new. Do love the thumbnail we've got for it here, though. Would love to get my hands on that and borrow that one, please, Bethesda. That's a really nice job. I like that a lot. Somebody's done some really good artwork for that, so massive props to whoever's done that. Great work. So, Ad Victorium. The Brotherhood of Steel is planning to return to Appalachia this December with our Steel Dawn update for Fallout 76. I know a lot of people have been asking, and a couple of weeks ago now, probably just about a month ago, we had our last update on what the provisional date for Steel Dawn was. It's obviously been delayed from the autumn period and combined with the subsequent update, which was going to be Fractured Steel, but it looks like they're still on track for a December release, which is good to hear. Led by Paladin Romani, the Brotherhood outfit's objectives currently remain unclear. However, they will certainly looking to you for a debrief on the current state of Appalachia and to lend a hand with their endeavours. You will learn much more about the Brotherhood as you take on a variety of new quests that are coming with the Steel Dawn update, but that is only the beginning. You will be able to explore the story further in 2021 with even more Brotherhood of Steel quests that we are planning to release with future updates. So as I said, yeah, this is actually a combination of two previously planned updates that are being sort of combined into one longer update over a period of time over the course of the winter. So Steel Dawn being the initial introduction and the arrival of the Brotherhood of Steel in Appalachia, and then what was going to be Fractured Steel is the following quest line that will be the big main story surrounding them, that was supposed to be coming in the early part of next year and still seems to be on track for that, but they're kind of pushing the updates closer together to make sure they had time to get a little extra polish put onto Steel Dawn, so that's cool. So, looking at that trailer, as I say, we've got some cool stuff in there, and there's a little screenshot from it here. Basically, everybody partnering up with the Brotherhood and taking down the expected threats. It's a fun little teaser intro to the upcoming update. Doubtless we'll be getting more nearer the time. So, along with new quests, Steel Dawn update will bring new NPCs, new locations, and new gear to the game. It will add new features like camp shelters, a host of new rewards, including weapons, armor, and camp plans, the return of the Holiday Scorched seasonal event, so I know some people have been wondering whether or not that's happening this Christmas. It is. It's also on the test server at the moment if you want to try it out. And a variety of additional gameplay improvements. If you own a PC copy of Fallout 76 through Bethesda Net, you can head to the public test server right now and join us in playtesting and sharing your feedback on everything mentioned above. If you do, be sure to post your thoughts on the PTS forum. We can't wait to bring the Steel Dawn update to you later this year. We're excited to dive into new quests along with the community. Very, very cool. So yeah, it does look cool. I had a little shifty around at some of the stuff. I'll link my video up in the corner if you want to check out at least the weapons and armor and that sort of stuff, and some of the new camp items. I suspect there's going to be more than that is actually covered in that video, because that's just what's there now. But I definitely get the vibe that there's going to be more coming. So much more to look forward to. But yeah, if you want to have a little look at what is available on the PTS at the moment, then links up there for you. So, a little closer to the moment, the Bombs Drop festivities. This is the events that are currently running this weekend to celebrate the anniversary of the Great War, or the future anniversary. I'm not quite sure what you call a future anniversary, to be fair. What do you call it? I don't know. You know what I mean, anyway. So, that's the main thing. You not only survived the infamous day that the bombs fell, but you thrived after starting a new life in Appalachia. Now it's time to celebrate. Until the 26th of October, anyone and everyone can head into the Wasteland to experience the entirety of Fallout 76 completely free. If you can get through the entirety of Fallout 76 in a week, I'm a little concerned, but nonetheless, basically there is a free trial running up until the 26th, which is Monday. So if you know anybody who's curious but hasn't been willing to pull the trigger for cost reasons or anything yet, give them that little nudge in the ribs with your elbow now, because it's a good opportunity to try it out for free. We're also sharing a look at some of our Fallout First benefits during this time with a limited Fallout First preview. So if you want to get in there and actually try out all the new features, you can do that. Personally, I'm not going to do that. I'm familiar enough with what they are. And obviously, once the preview ends, if you don't continue that subscription, then obviously you'll find that you can't use the items anymore. Stuff that's in your scrap box, you will be able to use, you just won't be able to add any more. At least that seems to be the general consensus. That's the way it usually works if you allow your subscription to expire, from what I understand. So that's fine, but for me, I know if I start using it, I'm going to miss it. So I'm kind of holding off until it's the right time for me to actually pull the trigger on that one, I think. But if you do want to give it a go, dive in and do so. Visit the Atomic Shop to claim your free preview, and you'll gain access to the scrapbox and survival tent for a limited time. You'll also be able to unlock items for your camp, like the mechanics wallpaper and floor. So there is a bonus. You get some extra camp items as well that you'll presumably be able to keep, irrespective of whether or not your trial continues. So that is kind of a worthwhile thing to kind of persuade people to do it. I think that's quite cool. If you don't own Fallout 76, it's on sale for the next few days, and you can get discounts on Atom Packs for the first time ever. So yeah, it is currently discounted on Steam, and I would presume on all other platforms as well, so worth having a little look. Good opportunity to dive in and pick it up if you do enjoy your free trial. So definitely the time to do that. And discounted atoms for the first time, which is cool. Get those cosmetic items at the Atomic Shop for a little bit cheaper, which is always nice. Definitely a bonus. So be sure to visit the Bombs Drop Day article on Bethesda.net to catch full details. As per, I'll link to this post down in the description, as well as the trailer as well. The revelry continues with a trio of in-game events that began yesterday. Running through until Monday, you can level up twice as quickly with double XP in all game modes. You can rank up faster than ever in the Season Pass with double score rewards from your daily challenges. Awesome. Even Purveyor Murmagor has joined the fun by offering 25% off any legendary weapons and armor you buy from her shop at the Rusty Pick in the Ash Heap. Join us in-game this weekend to level up, rank up, and get your hands on some new legendary gear. We'll see you in Appalachia. So, quick refresher on the details. Those events are already running. So it's double XP, double daily challenge score, and 25% off legendary Purveyor sale. And that is going to end at 12 PM Eastern Time on Monday, October 26th. So that'll be 5 PM UK time. So, last but not least, we have Haunt Helvetia on Halloween. So this is a bit of a weird one. Bethesda said they are not happy with the Mischief Night event that they ran last year for Halloween. They had some bug issues, and performance issues were a big thing as well. And they wanted to fine-tune it, but with everything they've been working on this year, Wastelanders, One Wasteland, and Steel Dawn, it's been quite a big year, really. So they've had to push this one back, and unfortunately haven't got that going. But to replace it, something they have worked on this year, the Fasnacht Parade is going to come back for just one weekend, over the Halloween weekend, which is quite cool. It's a bit odd. It's supposed to be in March after all, but it should be something fun to dive in. You can add to that already absurdly large collection of masks and hopefully get the few that we haven't got already, so it's cool. I think we'd like to have a Halloween-themed actual event, but better to have Fasnacht Parade that works than a Halloween event that doesn't. So at least they're doing something for us, which is cool. And we'll have something to look forward to next year. Hopefully they'll get everything sorted for that. So, Halloween is just around the corner, which means it's time to dust off your creepiest costumes and masks, and then head out for some tricks and treats. What better way to show off your most frightening fun or quirky attire than joining a festive parade and marching around town with all your Appalachian pals, and maybe some robots too. Yeah, a Halloween-themed parade, that would be the better way. That's right, Fasnacht Parade seasonal event is returning this year on Halloween weekend. It is a fan favourite, so it's not a bad choice, but it is a bit weird. Still, I will be jumping in and seeing what I can get out there, see if I can get a couple other cool masks that I didn't manage to grab last time around back in May when it got delayed courtesy of the launch of Wastelanders, but there we go. So, starting on October 29th, you can head to Helvetia every hour on the hour to speak with the Master of Ceremonies and begin the event. Join other dwellers and assist the dutiful Protectrons with their Fasnacht Party Prep. including activities like playing music, selecting the perfect decorations, exterminating pests, and more. It's actually not too bad actually getting that up and running. Getting those top tier rewards is not the worst challenge ever, so it should be quite fun. Although we haven't had a Fasnacht Parade since One Wasteland yet, so this will be the first one. So it'll be interesting to see how that does affect things. So maybe it will be a little bit more challenging to get those high tier rewards, which is a mixed blessing, I think. It was very, very easy. You could practically solo it. I know those who had particularly efficient builds could solo Fasnacht last time around. Now it will definitely take some group efforts, seeing as everything will level with us. So definitely going to be a team effort, I think, on that one this time around. So help the bots complete their task before time runs out, and they will line up at the centre of town to begin the parade. Guard them on their route, and you'll have an increased chance to earn rare rewards for each Protectron that makes it to the end, including a wide variety of Fasnacht masks that you can trade. Here are the event times and details. So it is going to be starting on Thursday, next Thursday, that's October 29th. The Master of Ceremonies will appear at midday in Helvetia, and the first parade will begin at 1 PM. That's Eastern Time, so that's 5 PM and 6 PM UK time next Thursday. And the event will end. The final one will be at midday, 12 PM Eastern Time on November 2nd, which is the following Monday, and again 5 PM UK time. So, there we go. Interesting stuff there. Nice to have a little bit more detail shared about Steel Dawn. Nothing, I think, that we didn't really know, but the trailer's cool. As I say, I'll link that down below for you. I'm not going to show it here because copyright issues. If it was a bit more expansive, which I suspect subsequent trailers will be, then we'll deep dive into them and try and pull them apart, see what cool stuff we can see in there. But this one's just a bit of a hype builder, so it's nice and short, so if you want to watch it, head on over and have a look. But yeah, Helvetia Fasnacht Parade for Halloween, bit odd, but they are doing something, so that's cool. And of course, this weekend, all the Bombs Drop events are not strictly speaking an event per se. I'd like to see something a little more thematic, rather than just double XP and stuff, but double XP, double score, legendary sales, these are good things to have, and they all contribute to general progression and progression in Armor Race season as well, which is also cool. Obviously, double XP will help with that as well. So, very, very cool, yeah. Basically, quite happy to have all this stuff. Looking forward to jumping into it. There's a lot going on in the run-up to Christmas, to be fair, in terms of events, things like that. We're going to have things like Treasure Hunters coming back later on next month. There's a few other events as well. Obviously, Steel Dawn drops in December, along with all the big stuff involved in that. And then Christmas just around the corner. Yikes. We'll have the Holiday Scorched event coming back, and those are going to be all legendary. That's the big change to it this year round. So the Holiday Scorched, much like the Treasure Hunter Mole Miners, will always be legendary. You'll be able to hear them coming courtesy of the incredibly creepy Christmas music that's going to be playing. And they'll be running at you in Santa suits and snowflake-covered suits, things like that. And they'll drop presents as well. And they have a separate loot list now from the one that was on the Treasure Hunter event, so that's a good change. So specific rewards for specific events are always welcome, so it gives it a bit more of that thematic feel and fun. So lots of cool stuff coming up, so looking forward to covering all that. For now, I hope you guys do find this interesting and informative. If you did, please do consider dropping likes and subs for me. It's hugely appreciated. Social media links, merch store, and channel memberships all available down below the video if you're interested in supporting the channel in that way. It's massively, massively helpful and massively appreciated. So huge thanks to everybody who's done that already. And if you get a chance to join us for the live streams as well, we're going to be jumping back into Fallout tonight and picking things up again next week with our usual schedule. So I should have everything up nice and early for that so you can see what's coming. So do keep your eyes open. I do hope you'll join us. But now, thank you very much for watching. I look forward to speaking to you all very, very soon.